Welcome to this episode of The Big Show, the worst podcast of all time. Call in at 516-670-5132 if you dare. Chris Cornell is a live wire, a real madman.
Welcome to this episode of The Big Show. I am here. I'm sitting down. I don't really have anything to start with. Didn't have anything planned. I wrote down notes, but I'm not really that attached to them anymore. I'm feeling fine though. I'm not feeling too sad or anything. So let's just get to the little voicemails here.
Boy, do you have a lot of editing to do on this fucking voicemail if you want to.
Drinking my heart. Thanks. If you want to call in, you can call in at 516-670-5132. That's 516-670-5132. It's the worst podcast of all time, allegedly, according to that weird man. I should probably stop rubbing my face. So let's get into Cliff. Pause.
Hey, what's up, man? I don't know, dude. Usually yep, those words. Usually I prepare something, when I call in, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be so funny, dude. But I don't know, man. It just kind of feels like the walls are all closing in,
Okay.
It's been so fucking cold. Yesterday I went outside and it was just 1 degree. One. It was just one outside. And I had more nuts than I had fucking degrees, and it sucked.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking home from the grocery store and I was like, man, I want to just lay down in the snow and just die. And then instead I walked home and I put the groceries away. So anyway, this is Cliff, by the way.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, do you hear the names that people say when they leave voicemails? Because the Google Voice lady is like, please leave your name at the tone. And I'm like, bunghole. And then, I don't know if you hear that or not. So I want to know if you hear that or not.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, wait, I'm going to leave space for you to answer.
No, I don't hear those.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right, number two, if you could go back in time to any time or place, where would you go and what would you do? And I want to specify this is just to hang out, okay? This is not like go back in time and kill Hitler when he's a baby or something. You're not trying to make the world a better place. You're just trying to hang out. When would you want to go hang out? I think that's all I had.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have a midterm coming up for EMT class, so if you know anything about bone marrow or nasopharyngeal airways,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
First, you'll have to learn how to use a phone and call people.
Okay.
Because you're developmentally disabled. But if you ever figure that out, call me, let me know about the nasopharyngeal airway adjuncts, and then adjunct professors is another thing. I don't know if we have any adjunct professors at my school. I go to I shouldn't say that, because what if somebody comes and finds me? I don't want that to happen. I'm only 5'6", bro. I know I sound big, but it's just because I have a big spirit. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, that's the end of the voicemail. I actually do know about mesothelioma. I'm an EMT. I'm a practicing EMT. It's something that I do in my spare time. When I'm not working or I'm not doing this, I am taking calls to help people. The mesothelioma, you should not worry about it. It's just kind of something that you find it and they get over it, so it's not really a big deal. Going back to a time period that I would want to go back to, should just hang out. I think about this a lot, actually. I could steal a bunch of ideas. I could play guitar really well, so then I'll just go back to the 40s, and then I'll blow people's minds, and then I'll become the best guitarist of all time. And it's pretty much to just go and hang out. Like if I didn't have to, like, you know, just try to take advantage of the situation. But if I just blend in as a normal man, I really don't want to go back anywhere, dude. I'm fine here because there's like, I feel like I would get murdered just hanging out somewhere. Like it was I don't know. No thanks. I'll just stay here. So no, unless I can take advantage of the situation, I'm just gonna hang out here. Yeah, and also, yeah, I mean, if you need just call in again if you want to know anything more about the EMT stuff, because again, I'm a practicing EMT. So here's Cliff again. He called back.
So, dude.
Hey.
I realized that I forgot one of the questions that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. So I need to give you some context. I think this is going to be confusing for you because I've told you some things and then not some other things. Anyway, so I've been talking to this girl, and this is the confusing part is I told you before that there was a girl that I picked up from the airport and that we didn't fuck, and I was like, that's a good sign because normally I fuck on the first date and then it never goes anywhere. So like maybe this time it will. And that was nice, but that's not the girl I'm talking about. This is a different, that was like a month ago now. This is a different girl. We've been talking for a few weeks. It's going really well. We also haven't fucked, but I think we're going to fuck because I'm going to Florida next month after I get vaccinated. And it's like going great. And I'm starting to feel like, you know, I don't know, man, like I'm getting into my late 20s. And I'm like, man, like I'm kind of ready to settle down, you know? 'Cause like, I don't know, man. Like, you fuck some girl in high school, and you're like, oh, my God, just the best thing ever. And then, you know, you fuck some girl at your community college, and then you, like, fuck a stripper, and then you start doing real estate, and you, like, fuck some, like, Instagram model. And then you go to Puerto Rico, and you fuck some fat chick in Puerto Rico. And it just kind of all blurs together, and you're like, man, this is all kind of the same, you know, except for the amount of, like, Cardi B that gets played during it.
Right.
And it just kind of all becomes the same thing. And so, you know, I'm just kind of feeling like I'm ready to settle down. And like, I've been talking to this chick for a while now. And, you know, she already said that she would marry me. And like, she was joking. But like, I think if you read the text, you'd be like, yeah, dude, she like wasn't really joking. And I'd be like, yeah, dude, you're right. Like I can tell, you know, she's scoping me out for husband potential. And I think I fucking passed that test with flying goddamn colors. So, anyway, that's why so she's moving to New York City, which is why, as I've mentioned to you before, I'm probably moving to New York City. Right. And then so the question that I had was, because you have a really hot girlfriend, and we're not dating yet, me and this girl, but we will be by the time we're in New York City, hopefully. So you've got your hot dead girlfriend, and then I've got a hot girlfriend. So like, if they have sex, is that gay for us? Like, obviously it's not gay for them because they have boyfriends, but like, would that make us gay because our girlfriends were having sex? Because like, you don't know what could happen. Like, we're not gonna, I mean, if we do watch, it's definitely gay, but if we don't.
That's the end of the voicemail. Well, if we're together and we watch them have sex, I don't think it's gay because we're just hanging out fully clothed, me and you in the corner watching it. Now, would it be strange to hang out fully clothed in the corner watching girlfriends have sex? Yes, because the situation itself is strange. I myself would never involve myself in a threesome or a foursome in this case, or even a watch-some or whatever the fuck. I don't know if it's called that. Probably not, but now it is. I would not do that because it's just strange because I don't know how to go transition into normal life after that. So I think I would stand clear. I don't think it's gay if they have sex and then I have sex with my hot dead girlfriend again, you know? It's not very gay, but it would make our relationship very strange, Cliff. I don't know if I'd be down to down to do any of that. That sounds draining. It sounds not cool. And no thanks, but thanks for calling, man. You can call in at 516-670-5132. I appreciate the call. I appreciate the calls. And I don't think it's gay, but that's not something that I want to do. It's just like, I don't understand how people have threesomes and like go back to normal life. I'm also not like, pussy, bro, I want to fuck. Like, I'm not like super, into coming that much to the point where I would want to have sex with like 4 girls at once. I would, but it's not really something I think about that often. So thanks for calling in, Cliff. Really sounds like you want to have sex with me, but that's fine. So here is another call. I didn't catch the name. Sounds British though, so we'll see who it is.
Hello, Chris Cornell. This is Daniel Gregory.
Hello.
You may not know me, but I know you. You fucked my sister. Yeah. I know about that. You fucked my sister and then left her in the back of a trailer.
Oh my
with
god.
a fucking meth line hanging out of bloody arm. That's not cool, mate. That's really not cool. So I'll tell you what. Me and a few of my friends, we're heading away, all the way to New York to see you. That's right. I'm calling here from London right now. Hey, Bernard, back the fuck up over there. Dumb fucking cunt. Get on the fucking plane. We're boarding the plane right now, Chris. Or is it Christopher? I don't even fucking know. All I know is we're on a fucking way to see you. So you best get ready. Get you and your fucking little friends around wherever it is. Your fucking lines, your guns, whatever the fuck you got over there in America. We'll see you soon, alright? The last time someone fucks my sister without me knowing who does this shit to her.
Okay.
I'm the only one who can fuck my sister, Chris.
Alright.
Not you. Not anyone else. She's mine.
Wow, man, I think you have me confused with someone else. That's a long flight, though. I don't know. I hope you're flying private. It didn't sound very busy on the airway there. It sounds like it's pretty dead. But I hope you and Bernard have a safe flight, and I look forward to seeing you soon. I appreciate the call. So here, oh god, I never look forward to these dudes. So here's fucking Mungie. God. Great. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it, Mungie. Now, he did call in again, and this sucks because I sent him my first like script that I ever wrote, and he sent it and he read all of it. Not all of it, but 3 minutes worth. And there's so many stage directions. It doesn't even... I don't know why I was so descriptive with the whole stage direction thing. So I guess we're just going to listen to 3 minutes of the first script I ever wrote. So thanks a lot for calling in and, embarrassing me and sending me that. I read it the other day. I didn't think it was terrible, but again, just so many goddamn stage directions. And it just like feels odd. It's just odd. But, okay, so I guess we'll just do that.
Vice Leroy, A Tale of Two Kings.
That's the name of it. Vice Leroy, A Tale of Two Kings. Which I think is still a good name. I mean, I'm not... Whatever. All right, here.
Vice Leroy, A Tale of Two Kings. Act 1. Written by Chris Connell. Exterior, urban setting, 12 p.m. Multiple still shots of buildings paired with opening credits. The last shot slowly carves a corner. Music stops immediately and screaming starts. The camera moves closer and closer towards a man on the ground, screaming in pain. He has just been shot.
Mm-hmm.
2 cops pull up quickly in a car with "Cops" spray painted on the side. Dressed civilian, but slightly like police officers. Both men are wearing poor quality mustaches. Cop 1 rushes out of the car before Cop 2. Cop 1 is the passenger. Cop 1. Wow, you've been shot. My God, that's a lot of blood.
Fuck
Cop 1 throws up. Cop 2 jumps out of the car and begins to shoot around the victim lying on the ground bleeding. The victim is hit with one stray bullet. Cop 1 begins to throw up violently. He is disgusted by the blood on the ground. Cop 2 holsters his gun and speaks like a cowboy. Cop 2 is yelling because the gun has made him deaf. Cop 2, well,
God.
damn, son, I do dearly apologize. My ears are fucking ringing. See, I figured you a varmint. Cop 1 is still heard vomiting. Man is in pain. Man, a fucking varmint? Cop 2, well, son, you are a very small...
Oh, my God.
Man, please, just help. Do something. Call someone. Fucking something. Cop 1 wipes mouth and joins the conversation. Cop 1. Fuck. What's going on over here? Man. Well, this fucking cowboy just shot me.
Oh, my
I
God.
was shot. Yeah. But he just shot me again.
Yeah, it ended. Oh, my God, dude. Thank God. It's... Muggy, you just have to read it faster. And, oh, God, it was... I hate that all your calls have this through line where they're just unbelievably frustrating. They're just... Oh, God. I fucking hate when you call in. It drives me goddamn crazy. It's just the trolls are like... If you want to call in, you can call in at 516-670-5132. That's 516-670-5132. Now I'm going to get into a normal voicemail, finally. We have Tom. So what's up, Tom?
Hey, man. Yeah, I did it.
Hey.
How are you doing, bro? I hope you're having a good night. I just fucking crushed a bunch of, like, bell peppers and hummus, and then I ate a sandwich, and it was super, super fucking hot.
Okay.
But yeah, so I got a question for you today. We pretty much grew up alongside each other from, like, middle school until, like, college-y age. So, like, what is the music? Because we listened to, like, a lot of different kinds of music over the years, and there's, like, a definitive, like, bunch of the phases. Like, when we were younger, like, when you listened to hip-hop, I think I was, like, listening to, like, Green Day and, like, System of a Down and shit at that time. And then, like, 7th or 8th grade, we both started getting into, like, deathcore and shit. And, like, I don't even remember, actually, because I remember Suicide Silence, but then there was a couple other bands. And then there was Never Shout Never. And then, like, high school, like, freshman year of high school was, like, Nirvana and, like, the grunge and all that kind of stuff. Like, Zakk Wylde, he's not grunge at all, but he's cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of his playing. He can play really well, but, like, I'm not quite titillated by the things that come out of his fingers, but mad respect to him anyways. And then, like, 10th and 11th grade came around. That's when, like, the indie music started happening. And then from there, I don't know. I think that's, like, the last I can recall your music taste, at least from seeing me. But anyways, that was probably a weird sentence. I'm just going to let it fucking roll. I don't give a fuck. But what's the music that that you used to listen to when you were, like, a kid-ish, that you either are truly mortified by now, like you won't tell people you listen to, or you're still, like, really fucking jazzed about it and you still actively enjoy it? Fuck, I thought I was going to burp, but it doesn't want to come out.
Okay.
I originally had to burp while the voicemail was happening, and then I was going to try to save it, and then it went away, like, right when you're like, hey, you did it. And I was like, but no, I didn't.
Okay.
But yeah, so, also, dude, you should, like, absolutely play some guitar. I think that'd be pretty lit on the show. Like, just do some fucking chords and shit, and it'll be lit. It'll be great. Yeah, dude. All right, I'm already talking too much. I'm gonna stop now. I hope you have a good night. See you later. 2 pizzas.
I don't know what you said at the end there. Also, I don't know. I don't like playing. I don't want to play guitar in the show because then it becomes like this is already like a really self-indulgent thing, and then now I'm going to be like playing guitar, like check me out. And also, I don't know. When I listen to like Mark Maron's podcast, he like does the intro and the outro music himself with him playing guitar, and I don't know. I don't feel right doing it, but I guess music. I don't really believe in like the whole guilty pleasure thing. If I like something, I'll just do it. I guess I'd be somewhat embarrassed. Like I wouldn't play certain things in front of people. Like I still listen to early 2000s hip hop like all the time. I think the first thing that like opened me up with hip hop and stuff, my dad showed me Do or Die, and I started listening to Do or Die a lot, which is a strange thing to listen to when you're like 7. But from there it went to obviously like 50 Cent, and then I just listened to a lot of 50 Cent until Curtis came out. I didn't really like to listen to Curtis or anything like that. That was the first album I ever got was Get Rich or Die Trying. My uncle got me that. And then from there I just kind of like kept listening to hip hop, and then I got a huge Tupac phase, and then my dad showed me the Jimi Hendrix documentary, and I watched him play Hear My Train Coming on acoustic, and then from there I was just like fucking blown away by Jimi Hendrix. I listened to him like every single day, all day, like hours and hours a day, and trying to like play along to what he was playing, which was the shit. I kind of forgot the rest of the voicemail. I guess guilty pleasure shit. Not really. Never Shout Never is a tough one. It sucks to know all the lyrics to all of those songs, and especially like Jack Johnson too. I know like all those. And then riding in the car with my mom and my sister, they would always play country music, so I know all those like early 2000s country songs. I got all those in the I got all those in my brain. Yeah, dude, I mean, I don't know. Guilty pleasure thing, I don't like to do the guilty pleasure thing. If I like it, I like it, all right? Make fun of me if you want, but fucking early 2000s hip hop is the shit. So here is another phone call by, I think Misty Truefeathers called in again, which is great. So let's hear from you, Misty.
Oh my God. Hello?
Hello?
Did you call me or did I call you?
You called me.
Hello? Fucking amnesia is messing me. I don't know if I'm... This is Misty Truefeathers. Can anyone hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm assuming there's someone on the phone unless I'm leaving a voicemail, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I recently my doctor he prescribed me with amnesiums. He prescribed. He described me. No.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
They're diagnosed. There we go. He diagnosed me with amnesiums. I didn't know I had amnesiums. And now everything, things are making a little bit more sense. I've got amnesiums.
Okay.
Of my brain.
Uh-huh.
What that means is my stuff doesn't work up there, and I'll forget different things. He says it's from brain issues with the brain got disconnected in certain areas because of, well, when I was when I was about 40 years younger,
How old are you?
I would go to the club on 5th and 4th Avenues, I think. I can't remember. I would go to the club, and I would meet my girlfriends in the bathroom, and they would give me the best stuff, and they would tell me they're getting it from their neighbor who was at the time a Jerseyan Italian, the nasal cavity. And he said, I guess a lot of the time what they were seeing in the dog scans or the cat scans.
Okay. All right. That's the end of the voicemail. Great. I'm sorry to hear about your amnesiums. I hope you end up feeling better and pulling through. Please keep calling in. I would love to hear your decline and the rest of that story. Yeah, I mean, again, similar to last week, you called in, didn't really get to your point, but I understand because of the whole amnesiums thing. And, I mean, I definitely wish you the best. I'm praying for you. Inshallah. Glory be to Allah. I mean, stay healthy, stay good, stay hydrated. And here's Cliff. So thanks for calling in. And also, I feel like this episode, again, not going too well. I'm in a pretty good mood, but I'm not in like a performative chippy, I want to do this mood. This is sort of like an episode where I'm just doing this because I have to fulfill an obligation. So sorry if it's a phone in, but you should phone in and give me more. So I just started realizing that I'm talking to myself, and the reality is pretty sad. But here's Frank.
And go. Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Hey.
Not much new today. I'm really hungry, and I almost just broke my finger using the microwave because I put in a slice of Pizza Hut to reheat it, and my finger got caught in the handle and twisted it. And if I wasn't paying attention, I easily could have dislocated my index finger, and that wouldn't have been fun. I would have been really, really hungry. And nobody likes going to the hospital when you're hungry because they have really bad food, and your mom tells you she's going to get you McDonald's, but she forgets, and you just have to drive the whole way home. And anyways, I called you before. I literally pressed the button, and then a half a second after hung up, so I'm not really sure how I guess it registered, and somehow you figure out that anyways, I've been playing World of Warcraft and having a lot of fun. I have a girlfriend now, which is cool. Not much to say about that, but got invited to a guild also in World of Warcraft, so that's cool. They help you like level up and basically make the game a lot easier for me, which is fun. Alright, well, I'll leave another voicemail that is later after I eat the slice of pizza that I almost risked my finger for. Finger 4. What is that from? Finger 4. Finger 11. Alright, see you later, Chris. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Goodbye. Yeah, pizza. Thanks for calling in, pizza. That also goes to Cliff. Pizza to you. Pizza to Mungie Williams. Pizza to Daniel. Pizza to Tom. Pizza to Misty True Feathers. Just pizza all around. I appreciate everyone calling in. Frank, I'm glad to hear you have a girlfriend. Although it is confusing, I'm not sure if you meant you had a girlfriend on World of Warcraft. If you have a girlfriend in real life, then that's great, and I'm very proud of you. And that's awesome. I'm surprised you didn't call in to hate me or anything. I hope your finger feels better. You did leave 2 more voicemails, so maybe later you'll call in to hate me. But yeah, man. I mean, have a good one. I'm glad you're doing all right. Keep calling in. If you don't like the voicemails, call in. If you don't like me, call in. If you already turned it off or you're about to, don't, or do, and then call in and tell me why. So thanks. Here's Joey.
Yo, what's up, brother?
What's up?
Hey, check it out, man. My ideas, they come and go pretty quick. You know, in one ear and out the other. Actually, they don't even go in one ear. They just keep coming out my ears. So, like, I call you, and first the chick asks for the name, right? And then you give the name. And then it starts ringing like somebody's going to pick up. That motherfucker rings for like 10 rings.
I know.
And then you answer the phone, hello? Like you're actually answering, right? But no, it's like, go ahead and leave a message. It's like, I was trying to do that, brother. And then it finally goes beep. It's like a total of 60 seconds. Like, how am I supposed to remember my whole script or my whole bullet points? Do all that. It's very disorienting. Furthermore, your receptionist sounds like a bitch.
Yep. She is.
Okay, so do you like conspiracy theories? I've been checking out some YouTube videos on icebergs, is what they're called, where like the most common normie conspiracy theories, or the ones that people know about, are at the top, like UFOs or Bigfoot or something, you know, kind of the stupid shit. But at the bottom, you got like thought experiments, or they'll be talking about like there's different cavemen that are controlling the world from the very beginning and stuff. Are there any conspiracy theories that you are interested in? It's more of a hobby to me, because you know, what are you gonna do? Even if you believe one's true or something, you know, what are you gonna fucking do? You're gonna click on another YouTube video. Okay, so if you want to feel good about yourself, go listen to the bonus episode of Cumtown called the Cocaine Cowboys. Literally, probably the worst one they've done. It is hilarious because it's so bad. Like, they go in there and they're like, "Hey, it's a bonus episode. We've got like a little bit of coke left. We're about to start it on the show." And they're like, "Okay, cool. You know, this might be pretty fucking awesome." It quickly devolves into Nick being like, "Oh man, this is the worst show ever. Fuck. Oh shit. I'm getting a panic attack. This is the worst one." And then Adam, because Stab's not there, Adam's there, and he's like, "Oh shit," you know, he's carrying the conversation on, and Nick is just fucking bombing, dude. Like, Adam will have interesting topics, he'll set up jokes and stuff, but Nick just continuously fails to deliver on punchlines. It's just hilarious how much of a dumpster fire it is, and they just keep snorting more. And then at the end, he's like literally having a panic attack, like, "Fuck, this is, oh god damn it." You know, and Adam's just like going with it. He's chill. Which kind of, it brought up my faith in Adam, because I thought he was like kind of the weakest link in the show. But the fact that he strives when others are.
Well, that's the end of the voicemail. Oh yeah, I mean, I thought Adam was the weakest link in the show for a while, but I think he's actually like a pretty important part of the show. I mean, he's clearly the one that everyone makes fun of more, but that you need that kind of to like keep it, for lack of a better like kind of thing, keep it like honest in some ways. So if you have someone that you kind of make fun of more, or then it kind of like levels the show out, and then everyone you know is kind of on the same page a little bit more. I don't mind Adam anymore. I think some of his jokes suck, but then if his jokes suck, then they just make fun of him for his joke sucking, so that it's still level again. And I think that's why the show works. Also, I do think Nick like self-sabotages a lot during a thing, especially with the, like, you know, being on coke and shit. It's probably not going to create a good show. I don't know if I would ever, like, oh my god, like the times I've done cocaine, and like if I had to like re-listen to those, or like re-listen to things that I was saying, I've made so many mistakes doing it. Like, I wanted to fight my friend at one point, and he was like 6'7", and I was like, you know what, I'm definitely gonna win this fight. Yeah, there's just a, you know, but I don't know. I think the show is good. I feel like I've heard that episode. I've listened to like all the episodes of Cumtown except recently, because I kind of like stopped listening to the podcast as much, just because I've been trying to listen to more music and kind of get into more music. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really not serving this episode. If I'm gonna do a little self-sabotage thing too, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. We have, you know, it can't always be a banger. I think there was a highlight like 5 episodes ago, and that's pretty much it. I'm kind of hanging on that highlight, the OJ thing. Who knows? But conspiracy theories, I don't think we landed on the moon. I think it was a race with Russia, and we said we landed on the moon, fake footage, just to be like, hey, we got here before you guys did. And that's all I know. That's the extent of everything. Please call in and give me more conspiracy theories and like fucking list them out and shit. So Joey got cut off, so we'll just go into Joey real quick. God, thanks for calling in. Here is Joey.
Yeah. So you got like a 3-minute limit on that? Shit. Okay, so did they kill Bob Marley with the microwave weapon, where they just took the door off and they blew microwaves from one hotel room through the wall into his room, and that's when he got radiation poisoning and he got cancer? pretty sure they just didn't like him. And furthermore, yeah, that's like a weapon you could do. And
the fuck?
It's research. It's like declassified documents that they've used that kind of stuff before, where they'll use a modified microwave to give someone cancer in the next room over. And not that they've used it, but that the weapon has been like developed or researched, just like the silent heart attack gun that they declassified, stuff like that. You know, what are some conspiracy theories you like? Do you like Cumtown? Have you even heard of the show? Has that last call just been a wash?
No.
You know, other stuff. I had topics, but every time I call, it's like 60 seconds of waiting for the beep, and then it's like, oh shit, oh, what the fuck? Oh, damn it, I forgot what I was going to say. So apparently Biden might have started World War III. They just bombed Syria. It looks like Washington, D.C. is becoming like a fucking, what would you call that? Like a bunker or something for the government. And they think that white nationalist groups are going to bomb the State of the Union address, which is why it still has not been planned, even though it's like late February. It's usually like middle of January, early February. You know, do you play video games? I know Kevin's struggling with a crippling League of Legends addiction. That's a hot topic in the community right now. You know, Sam Hyde is pulling for him. Everybody hopes that he can get out of it, but it seems like he's still deeply, deeply entrenched in his addiction. You know, he didn't even have a show tonight. I heard his girlfriend left him. He's been playing League of Legends for like 4 days straight. You know, I'm scared for his dogs. That maybe Julius can go check on him or something. It's really weird what's going on. I think he's gonna beep. Yeah, I think this might be the end of the phone call. Sorry, I should have drank more coffee today. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you have a good show. I sincerely hope this is the worst call you had.
No.
Or both of my calls are the worst ones, and you just have great calls. And yeah. Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Pizza.
Yes, pizza.
Oh, it's still going. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like there's like, okay, so this.
Pizza. I do listen to Come Down. Yeah, I have to stop listening to it too much though, because then I'll just call things gay and then laugh. But I think the show's great because it reminds me of like how I used to laugh when I was like 16. So it's good to just like listen to it sometimes and be like, ha, that's right, things are gay. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love the show. I think it's great. But I do think they fucking suffer from having that. Like, God, Cumtown is great, but the fans are some of the worst fans I've ever. It's just like overly edgy, like non-creative fans that are just like, that's gay, fucking N-word. It's, I don't know. But I think the show's great. Conspiracy theories, I wish I knew more. At some point I would, again, I should probably drink more coffee too, but at some point I know them and I'm like, yeah, this happened, and then I just forget about it. I still don't think we landed on the moon. Video games, yeah, I just started playing Red Dead again. I'm going to spark that up. Ghost of Tsushima, played that for a while. I have to spark that up again. Cyberpunk, played that for a while, but it became like too daunting. The map is so big and there's so many goddamn missions that I'm like, ugh, I'm never going to be able to complete this game. I should just stop playing. But eventually I'll spark it back up and I'll get back into it. So here's Joey. Joey called again. We got 2 more Joey calls. You can call in at 516-670-5132. Oh, God, it's so loud. I'm not serving again this episode. Please call in. Please tell me why I suck. Please tell me why the show sucks. Please tell me why it's declining. Please tell me why I haven't had a good moment since the OJ thing. Please tell me what's going on. And I think that was like episode 3. So just let me know. Let me know what's going on. Here's Joey.
Hey, have you tried the new chicken sandwich that's from McDonald's now? It's like, they said it might even rival the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Kind of wondering about that. And then Tiger Woods, I didn't even remember he was half Chinese until he had a car accident. He's alive because he's only half, so
right.
I mean, that's good for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's back in the news again, so he's probably happy about that. They say he won't go back to golfing, or he might not be able to golf again or something, but, I mean, come on, dude. You get in a wheelchair, you go out on there, they might be mad because you fuck up the grass with your wheels, but I'm pretty sure you could still hit it, with the ball. Especially if he was good to begin with.
Uh-huh.
He'd probably just be like an average player now, And then you could just chill. You could, like, have a cup holder in his fucking chair and shit. Bring lemonade or what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. I like Joey calling in and then giving, like, news updates. I like that. That's great. Tiger Woods, he would be great in a wheelchair. He'd be good at putting. I feel like putting, he would kill it. And just be back down to, like, a normal player. I'm losing energy as we go. I gotta power through. God. Oh. Sorry. I'm gonna plan something next episode. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking plan. You know what? Oh. Just turn it off, dude. here's Alv Anonymous.
Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Thank you.
I have 2 questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, how long until one of those NYPD robot dogs kills a teenager?
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, what is your greatest fear? This is Beautiful Anonymous, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. This is Beautiful Anonymous. I'm gonna label this caller Beautiful Anonymous. Although I know your name, you're Beautiful Anonymous now. NYP robot dogs. I didn't even know they existed, dude. That's fucking crazy. It's gonna be about 3 weeks until they kill a black teenager. They just murder him, and then they blame the teenager for being aggressive toward the dog. That's gonna happen soon. Greatest fear, probably death, but that's a cheap one. Failing and not actualizing my dreams, that's another one. And then alligators. I really fucking hate alligators. They're goddamn terrifying. And I went to like an alligator, I was gonna say alligator house, the alligator thing where they keep the sanctuary where they keep the alligators, where you can walk in and you like look at them and stuff. And I would just walk in and look at them and be like, oh fucking thank God, I hope you die in here. And flick them off. Fuck you, you fucking stupid alligator. Oh God, I don't like alligators. Also don't like cockroaches. Growing up, I lived with my sister in a house that was my childhood home, kind of, somewhat. The one that my dad lived in. My sister started living there afterward, and it was just infested with cockroaches. And you'd turn the lights off, and then you'd go back out there like 10 minutes later, pop the lights on, and there'd be like hundreds upon hundreds of roaches just crawling in the kitchen. And that was terrifying. And I'm not a huge fan of roaches for that reason. Also bed bugs. I don't like bed bugs. I also don't like bugs. Okay. Intimacy scares me. Bugs are gross for sure. Bed bugs. Oh my God. My mom had bed bugs in her house when I lived there too. We had fucking bed bugs. I had to sleep on an air mattress with fucking silk sheets, and I would just sweat all night. And then the bed bug situation got so bad that my mom had to tear like the inner walls of the house down. So there was just like framework that I was living in with fucking bed bug infestation in the walls. It was awful. So fuck bed bugs, fuck alligators, fuck roaches. I'm afraid of failing, and death is scary. So here is 2 more. Okay,
fine. Again.
All right, so here's Frank. There's only 2 more voicemails left. If you're still here for this long, I really appreciate it. I haven't really been serving as well, but we'll get him next week. This is 3 weeks in a row that I've sucked. So we'll see about next week. I'll try to plan something, try to do some fun. Probably not. So here's Frank.
Man, I did it again. I swear to God, I called my brother by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's weird because he picks up the phone the same way you answer the voicemail. He goes, hello? So, he was at Walmart this time. So I didn't bother or anything. But, I was just moving my piss cups from, my chair to my bed so I could access my computer for the day. And I was like, why don't I just call my friend Chris?
Mm-hmm.
And relate to him the time, I was at a protest, rally, and I was tripping on acid, and, I watched this guy run over to a smoke canister that was thrown by the police that was about to explode. And I don't know why. I guess she didn't get a lesson in, like, physics or how metal or combustion works. He blew his hand off. And
oh, my God.
Like, what comes out the other side of a meat grinder, basically. He had, like, ribbons hanging out. I thought it was fake for a second. Like, I thought he was holding a ball of, shredded meat or something. So that's how it looked like. And he's screaming. But, yeah, what an idiot. I was coming down, thankfully, so it was actually kind of funny. But, I'm just painting, doing lots of dabs. I can't remember how many I did last night before I fell asleep. Probably like 6 or 7. But, maybe I'll leave another voicemail. Maybe I won't.
Yeah.
Might do a little more painting today. I don't know why I said I had a girlfriend in that last voicemail. Completely untrue. I don't know why I said that I got a girlfriend. I didn't. I don't really want a girlfriend. I'm already, it's a lot of work looking after my mental state, but, looking after someone else's and constantly trying to line up times that you're both happy. But for some reason you end up, like, always just, communicating when you're both in shitty moods, like, your bipolarism kind of links up. Anyways, I'm kind of hyperbolating here a little bit, so I'm going to let you go. Anyways, did you ever notice that the Little Caesar mascot, he's got an LS on his dress or toga? It says LS for Little Caesars, and he's all like pizza. Alright. See you. Bye. Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter, pizza. Dude, if that's true and you were on acid at a protest and you saw a man's hand get blown off, that is fucking tragic, dude. I would freak out. Every time I've done acid, I've just fucking freaked out. Not every time, but most of the time. If I'm with people that I like and then I'm alone with them, then it's okay. But if I'm not, dude, oh God, I don't want to do this whole story, but I fucking took acid at a house party. I was alone, and then I left with this girl, and then she took me to this weird part of Brooklyn, and then she fucking, I don't know. I don't want to. I'll get into it at another time. But long story short, I thought my friend was running a sex cult, and that's a whole thing. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. If you're really itching for the story, I'll try to flush it out in my head and tell it next time. But yeah, dude, I mean, that just sounds fucking tragic. I don't even want to see that sober, let alone fucking. It would be a lot easier to deal with sober, I'm telling you. Jesus, man. I'm sorry to hear that you don't have a girlfriend. Because I believed you that you had a girlfriend in the last one, I'm assuming that the hand blowing off story was fake. Just because of, your ability to convince me that things are true, Frank. Which is commendable. But, yeah. I could fall asleep right now. Here's the last voicemail. This is Frank. One more. Pizza.
Hey, one more thing, Chris. Did you ever notice how Judaism kind of sounds like a religion that worships Judas? From the Bible? The betrayer. That's kind of weird. Love that scene. See you later.
Fucking pizza.